What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So there's been a lot of deals and sales this week with a lot of stores running promotions that they are calling early Black Friday sales, some of which are ending today. So I want to do a full roundup of all the major retailers that sell Lego so we can break down all of the best deals, and I want to highlight all of the sets that have the deepest discounts so you guys can save as much money as possible. We're going to kick things off with Target. There's been a lot happening at Target this week, and some people have been saying that Target has had the best deals that we've been seeing in years. So they've got some good stuff. Unfortunately, some of their stuff has been so good and so deeply discounted that some of it has already sold out, unfortunately. But I want to give you guys a couple quick reminders because not everything is sold out. However, there are some specific details you should remember when it comes to Target. So first off, you can get free cash back through Rakuten as they are a partner with Target. They offer 1% cash back that is free. You can sign up with our link down in the description below. You'll also get a $50 bonus just for signing up. It also helps the channel, so we really appreciate that. If you are a Red Card member or a Target Circle member with a Target Circle card, you will get that 5% bonus discount on anything you purchase from Target. And then the last thing that I want to mention when it comes to Target is you can price match up to 30 days. So for instance, right here, we're looking at the Lego Icons Modular Boutique Hotel. This sold out at $138. However, if you purchase this within the last 30 days, even for a higher price, you can bring your receipt into a Target store, or you can chat with their customer service AI online and they will credit you back the difference. So turning now our attention to the Icons Boutique Hotel. Unfortunately, this sold out quicker than I was hoping. I was not able to snag a copy at $138, but congratulations to those of you guys who did. Moving on to the next sold out set, we had another modular building, the Jazz Club, also at $138, also on my list to hopefully pick up here during this sale season. Sold out. I was not able to grab it at that $138 price point, but it's pretty awesome that it was that deeply discounted. This was also another crazy, deeply discounted set. We have the Medieval Town Square, also from the Icons line. This was reduced to $110. I did pick this up though at that $184 price point from Target, so I am already I'm already in the process of doing the price match process myself to hopefully get this credit back on this specific set. Moving on to the next one. Unfortunately, this one sold out as well. The Lego Star Wars Darth Vader helmet. This was reduced to $38, which is an incredible deal. This is the deepest discount that I've ever seen on this set. Also, we have the Onyx Cinder from the Skeleton Crew Star Wars Disney Plus series. This sold out at $84. However, don't give up hope because this has been a tough sell for pretty much all retailers across the board. I think we're going to be seeing more of this specific set pop up at an even deeper discount. So be on the lookout for that. $84 has pretty much been the going rate for this set in particular. And then now moving on to some in-stock sets. So those were a majority of the big ones that already sold out. However, there's still a lot of good deals in stock. And keep in mind that Target deals for their early Black Friday promotion is ending today. So you got to stay on top of this. All right, the Ewok Wicket buildable character set 75430. This is available for $78, so not too bad. $130, which I always thought was pretty high for a buildable character. I think this should have been $100 from the get-go, but $78, I think this is a good indication that this one is not selling well because they're already marking it this deep and it hasn't been on the shelves for that long. Another one that I think is priced greatly, it's actually even priced lower depending on your specific Target location. We went to Target yesterday. I didn't film a video or anything because it was just crazy packed and there was a lot of people there, but they had AT-AT drivers marked down to $40. So you can get it for $51 online. However, they are lying to you a little bit. The retail price is not $85 for this set. This is a $70 retail. Unfortunately, Target decided this sales season to bump up the prices for some of their sets to then make it seem like the discounts are bigger than they actually are. And I really think that's very poor of them and very unprofessional because they're really lying to their customers and just making it seem like they're lowering prices and giving you better deals than they actually are. But if you're a savvy Lego fan, which I bet most of you guys are watching this channel, then you know what the retail prices are for just about all these sets. Another set that doesn't have a crazy deep discount, but I feel like it's one that needs to be called out because it has 3 exclusive minifigs. It's just a really cool set overall from Rebuild the Galaxy Season 2. This is the Force Burner Snowspeeder down to $47. This is the first time that I've really seen this one on any sort of, good discount. I've seen it marked down to like 52 or 50, but 47, it's not great. We're getting there. I feel like $40 is the sweet spot for this set, but it's still really cool. All right, next up, we have the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. They want to get rid of as many Advent Calendars as possible because if you think about it from a retailer perspective, they really only have 23 days or 22 days left to do so because the Advent calendars, you technically start using them on December 1st. So the retailers, they want to get as many of these sold by December 1st as possible. The LEGO Star Wars one has been reduced to $27, which I feel like is a more fair price. These were regular price $45, down to $27, even though this isn't the best Advent calendar they've put out in a long time. I do like the Jawa here in the Christmas sweater, and that's why I went ahead and picked up one of these for myself. Moving on to another Rebuild the Galaxy set. This is from Season 1 from last year. We have the Dark Falcon down to $145. I have seen it a little bit deeper, but I would pick this one up. Don't wait too much longer here on this one because this could be one of those fluke sets that just all of a sudden starts to dry up here at the end of 2025. Another one that has seen a deeper discount in stores. When we were in Target yesterday, we actually saw this one for $55 on the shelf, but the Creative Play Droid Builder set here with that exclusive young Princess Leia with the Lola Droid 25th anniversary minifigure, this one is down to $72, which I think isn't too bad. I actually bought this set because I just wanted the minifigure and I parted out the rest for my parts inventory. Moving on to another better priced set, not good, but better than the retail. The 327 Star Corps Clone Trooper Battle Pack here is reduced down to $36.49. Better than $45. Would like to see this come down to that $28, $30 mark, but $36 is still the best that we've seen it. And then now moving on to some other non-Star Wars sets. I thought these were good to include, especially with the holiday season. We've got the LEGO Icons Wreath Making Kit. This is actually 40% off, down to $60 from $100. Moving on to another fun Christmas set. If you guys don't have this or you want a little Christmas tree build for your collection, this was regular $45 down to $27, although it looks like this one's sold out. Okay, this one just sold out as I was recording this video. A lot of stuff is selling out, so you got to jump on some of these deals quickly. But the good thing is there's still a lot of good deals to be had, not just at Target, but also at some of the other retailers that I feel like not a lot of people are talking about. So make sure to keep watching. We've got the LEGO City Advent Calendar. This was reduced down to $18. I jumped on this one right away because I missed it when it went on sale a few weeks ago. But this one has also sold out, unfortunately. I also finally jumped on this. This is a $80 retail city set. This is the F1 Garage and Mercedes AMG and Alpine cars. There was no way I was ever going to pay $80 for this set. 64, not a chance, but 38 for how many pieces? You get 678 pieces. Yes, I'm in at $38, so I went ahead and grabbed this. I think the Formula One sets overall did not sell well, so be on the lookout for huge discounts for everything Formula One, from City to the CMFs to the Technic sets. I just don't think the Formula One line overall is, as any of the sets from any of the themes did well this year. Another City set from the Space line here, the Space sub-theme of City. We've got the City Space Explorer Rover and Alien Life. I think this one is awesome. This is actually over 50% off here. This is not a $28 retail set. This is a $34.99 retail set. And I grabbed another one here because there are some really cool rebrickable models that I want to build using this set. All right, moving on to another City set. Unfortunately, this one also sold out. It was very quick though. $26 for the yellow construction excavator, down from $43.99. I can't remember if that was the retail price or not, but it was a good enough discount to where a lot of people jumped on this one. Then we have, moving over to the Icons line, we've got the Over the Moon with Pharrell Williams set. I don't think this one sold well at all. There was a little bit of hype for the movie when it first came out, and then I felt like by the end of the weekend, nobody was talking about that movie or this set. I was considering picking this up for parts. I still am, because you get a lot of cool minifig head pieces, as well as some cool colors in there with the exhaust coming out of the jet. This is 110 regular down to 66. So Target really wants to get rid of these sets in particular. Another one that I wanted to call out, the retirement has been extended. So from what I understand, according to reliable sources, Optimus Prime is no longer retiring here in 2025. They are extending it, moving into 2026 retirement. But this is another case where Target is actually lying. This is a $180 retail set, not a $210 set, but still Optimus has been stingy. He has not gone on sale too often. So I think 157 goes great with Bumblebee and now Soundwave. Just one that I wanted to call out really quickly, more for the lying aspect, not because of the huge discount that you get. This one, I would definitely be keen on grabbing if you don't have it. I'm actually considering getting a second and third copy because I'd love to be able to display all three versions of the DeLorean Time Machine from Back to the Future. This is not a $190 set. This is actually a $200 set retail down to $171. So this one in Target's favor here, they're not lying. They're actually not telling the truth where they could be showing an even bigger discount than it actually is. But this one is retiring, I believe, here in 2025. I say I believe because it's so hard to keep track of all the retirement dates for all these different sets. I actually did a full video on over 330 something sets. Every single set that's retiring here in 2025, I did a video on it. So go check out that video if you want to see exactly what's retiring. This I know is retiring because this one did not sell well at all, although it did sell out at pretty much 50% off here, or 45% off. This is the Lego Icons Blacktron Renegade. This was a nice follow-up to the Galaxy Explorer, and I'm really hoping we see another classic space set from the Icons line next year, maybe an Ice Planet set or an M-Tron set. That'd be really cool, but I don't know. After the poor performance of the Blacktron Renegade here, it's not looking good. This is $100 retail, not $91, and this was marked down to $54.59. This one sold out. It was actually available just before I started recording this video. And then last one that I wanted to call out here, this one was also just available right before I started recording this video. We have the Harry Potter Hogwarts Express and Hogsmeade Station train set. This is 110 down to 66. So overall, a lot of really good deals at Target. Some of them are sold out, but if you want to go jump on the ones that are still available, make sure to do so and take advantage of Rakuten, your red card discount, and for the price match system if you pick something up. All right. Let's move over to our next retailer, which happens to be Kohl's. So I wanted to bring Kohl's to the table because we are in Kohl's cash territory right now with their early access Black Friday deals. They're only doing this for 3 days. So it was yesterday, today, and tomorrow for Kohl's Cash. If you guys don't know what Kohl's Cash is, you'll get $15 Kohl's Cash for every single $50 that you spend, and they're including Lego. So to show you guys, I threw the Dark Falcon in my cart here as a $180 full retail set, but let's say you don't have this set, right? If you buy it for full retail from Kohl's, which by the way, they are also a Rakuten partner, you'll get 2% free cash back through Rakuten with Kohl's on all your purchases. They will also give you Kohl's Cash here on the Dark Falcon if you buy it hypothetically for that $180 full retail. You get $45 in Kohl's Cash, which you can use towards a future purchase when they announce their promotional period. It's just like real money. You go into the store and if you see something, let's say, hey, it's a one-to-one swap. Let's say you see something that's $45, you want to get a Lego set that's in that $45 range, you'll get it for free. So it's essentially reducing the cost in a way because you're getting money to use at a future date. So this Dark Falcon essentially isn't $180, it's $135. So you can look at it that way because you are getting money that you can spend in store for other purchases down the road. So I wanted to bring that up to your attention. There's also some good sales, not great, but good sales happening at Kohl's with some Lego sets. So the Technic VTOL Heavy Cargo Spaceship, this is 110 retail down to $76.99, so $77. This one has been frequently discounted at many retailers. Seems like this one did not sell too great. I think Technic in general is a struggle nowadays with just getting a lot of kids, adults, teenagers to get into Technic. It seems like a lot of people don't want to deal with it. It's too complicated. I constantly hear people complaining about Technic. My own wife, Joanna, she hates Technic. I love Technic, so I guess I'm one of the few. So if you're another fellow Technic collector out there, remain strong because I think they make some great models. Another set that I wanted to call out here, we got a couple Speed Champions sets that I think are really good deals because keep in mind, unfortunately, Speed Champions prices are going up again in 2026. It's going to be $28 retail for a single car. So right here, we have the 2-pack of the BMW M4 GT3 and BMW M Hybrid V8 race cars here. This is 2 cars for $31.49. So when you think about it, when you're comparing it to what we're having to pay next year for 1 car, this is a steal. So if you don't have this set yet, go grab it. You get 676 pieces, 2 minifigs, both cars. I think it's great. Great pickup for $31.49. Also $31.49. This is the cheapest that I've seen this Speed Champions 2-pack here. This is the Mercedes AMG 63 and Mercedes AMG SL63 F1 2-pack here. Super cool. I love the G-Wagon. I really enjoyed building this. I can't wait to get all my Speed Champions on display, but $45 retail down to that $31.49 mark, I think is a great pickup. Now, this is a really interesting Lego item that I wanted to showcase to you guys. I actually picked one of these up because I thought it would be perfect for us when we do eventually start traveling again, when the baby is old enough and hopefully calm enough to travel, whether we go overseas to visit Joanna's family in Portugal, or if we go to Lego conventions or we go somewhere where we're going to be staying overnight. This beautiful 22-inch Lego brick carry-on luggage is at a crazy discount right here. So this is regular price $300, marked down to $120, but it gets even better because since this item is not a Lego set, you can actually use the bonus discount code, which is GOSHOP15. So you'll get an additional 15% off, which will reduce the cost of this suitcase bag to $102. It gets even better because you can use Rakuten on top of that, and you will get $30 Kohl's Cash. So you will essentially get this suitcase for $70, and that's exactly what I did. It comes in 4 colors: blue, pink, yellow, and red, and I went with the blue because blue is my favorite color. But this is just a really cool Lego item that I wanted to bring to everybody's attention because I mean, a 60, I don't know, what is that, 70% off discount here on this, I think it's just crazy. And it's just a cool piece of Lego luggage, which I can't believe they had initially at $300. But that's all the deals that we have at Kohl's. Now we're going to be heading on over to Best Buy. We don't have a lot to talk about at Best Buy. There was a flash sale deal for the Lego Star Wars MTT. That one sold out in like minutes. That was crazy. They marked down the MTT from 160 to like 130 or something. So it went fast. But a couple of things I wanted to talk about with Best Buy. You will actually get 5% cash back through Rakuten as of the recording this video for Best Buy. So keep that in mind. So essentially $5 free for every $100 you spend. Also, if you are a Best Buy member, their My Best Buy Plus membership, which I believe costs about $50 a year, there's additional savings that you can get on certain sets. So for example, the Grogu with hover pram buildable character here is $100 marked down to $65. So you'll get it for $65 if you are a Best Buy member. Now with that $50 membership, you know, you're gonna have to, I would say, at least capitalize in $100 to $200 worth of savings to make that membership worth it. But if you're already a member for other things like TVs, computers, other things that you buy from Best Buy, I just want to bring that to your attention because there's additional savings on Lego sets. The other Lego set that I wanted to just call out here that they are running a little bit of a plus member price promo here is the R2-D2 with the exclusive Darth Malak 25th anniversary minifigure. This you will get for $80 instead of $100. So a little $20 savings there. Nothing crazy, but definitely helps justify that $50 membership that you pay annually. So that's what I have for Best Buy. Now let's move over to Barnes & Noble. And I got one big thing to call out for Barnes & Noble because the Lego Icons Medieval Town Square set has been selling out all over the place. We saw it sell out at Target for that ridiculously low price. It is currently sold out right now on Lego.com, due to retire here at the end of 2025. They have it for full price, but keep in mind, you got 2 things that will help out as far as discounts with Barnes & Noble. You will get 2% cash back through Rakuten, as they are also a partner with Rakuten. And if you are a Barnes & Noble member, you'll get 10% off any purchase in the store as long as you're a member. I can't remember what the membership costs. I know we're a member, but take advantage of that extra 10% off for being a member. It's not great, but it helps reduce the cost, let's say, if you were trying to pick up the Medieval Town Square. I don't think this is going to be around too much longer on Barnes & Noble because it seems like it's selling out everywhere, and who knows if it's going to come back. So that's what I got for Barnes & Noble. Now, speaking of Lego Shop at Home, let's head on over there and talk about what they have coming up. So as of right now, they still have the Disney Classic Animation Scenes GWP, which I've been seeing people build and have so much fun with all over the community. I love seeing people create other Disney scenes for this GWP. I think that's so cool. This is free with $130 spend on any theme, so keep that in mind. As of the recording of this video, Rakuten is 10% cash back right now with Lego, so that's pretty darn good. So for instance, if you spend $130 on any set, you'll get the GWP for free, plus you'll get $13 in free cash back. So that's pretty legendary. The Classic Animation Scenes GWP is only going to be around for 3 more days. So on the 11th is the last day for that. I also want to talk briefly about Black Friday, because Black Friday is coming up as well as Insiders Weekend, and there were 2 promos that have leaked already, and we're going to be getting them for Insiders Weekend and Black Friday. So really quickly, you guys may know about these because they have been going around quite a few other channels, but we've got 40775, the Microscale Knights Castles. That's going to be a promo for Insiders Weekend. It may carry over to Black Friday. And then we have the Black Friday promo set, which is going to be 40776, the Hot Chocolate Stand. And I'm really excited about this. Definitely need one of these for our future winter village. Thanks to Lego Korea, we got the information for both of these promos. We do have a potential triple promo stack coming up for Black Friday. As most of you guys probably know, all of the Star Trek fans are very excited because the USS Enterprise was officially revealed and announced and will be this year's Black Friday release set. Very exciting, very expensive though, coming in at $399.99. This does, of course, have an exclusive gift with purchase with the USS Enterprise, what are they calling this again? The shuttle pod, excuse me. I'm not a big Star Trek fan, so I don't know anything about Star Trek actually. So this is the exclusive promo for the USS Enterprise, and potentially, if you buy the Enterprise on Black Friday, you'll get the Shuttle Pod GWP as well as the Hot Chocolate Stand GWP and potentially those microscale castles, depending on how many they have or if they're going to let it carry over to Black Friday. So pretty exciting that we could have potentially a triple promo stack for at least one set. I'm really hoping that we have the opportunity to get triple promos with other sets. So maybe Lego will bring out another additional promo that we don't know about yet. So pretty awesome and very exciting news for Black Friday. Now let's go to our final retailer for today's video with some sales, and that of course is Walmart. So I unfortunately have some bad news to start off with Walmart, but it gets good though. So Walmart is not a partner with Rakuten, so there's no free cashback available. They also are not advertising any kind of early Black Friday doorbuster sales, anything like that. However, I was sneaking around their website and I found some pretty good sales on some Lego sets that I definitely feel like we need to talk about. So first thing I want to bring to everybody's attention, we have the 3-in-1 gift set here of the Clone Wars and Mandalorian gift set here. You get the Clone and Droid Battle Pack as well as the Imperial Commandos and Mandalorian Battle Pack and Captain Rex in the Microfighter Y-Wing. So this one actually came out a while back and it was $45 retail. It crept up because it sold out, and then you had third-party sellers selling this exclusively on Walmart.com. So it got up to in the $60 range. Well, they've apparently found some stock, or they basically reduced it down to $45 again, which was its retail price. If you add up all the prices for the 3 sets that you get in this box, it comes out to $60-something. So you are saving a good chunk. It's basically getting that Imperial Commando Battle Pack for free. Now that's not taking into account, you know, these 3 sets are all discounted on their own from other retailers, but this is an exclusive to Walmart because they offer this unique box that says only at Walmart with these 3 sets. I will tell you this, these sets in particular, the 3-in-1 gift sets, they do appreciate quite a bit on the secondary market long term, because there are people who specifically collect this style of set because they're not out for very long, and some people are just really into collecting the boxes. They leave them sealed, they don't open them. I have seen people with quite a few in their collection, so keep that in mind. Also, this was a really interesting one, and I think this is a steal of a deal. So we have a 4-in-1 fun pack from the City line where you get 4 really cool, fun little vehicle sets here for only $25. So you get 2, or actually 3 different pairs of go-karts, and then they threw in the Corvette as well. And I think this is just a really fun set to pick up, you know, especially come Christmas or someone's birthday. $25 for this, I think, is fantastic. 348 pieces, and I feel like it would be a lot of fun for any kid or a group of kids to build this together. Another unique item that I wanted to call out here, I didn't even know this was a thing. We have the LEGO Friends Explorer Outdoor Gift Set. This features 2 sets with the Adventure Camp Archery Range and the Stargazing Camping Vehicle. Only $25, and I'm pretty sure that both of these retail somewhere in the range of 40 to 50 bucks. I do have to pay a lot more attention to friend sets now that we are expecting a daughter very soon, but she's not going to be building for quite some time. But still, I thought this was a steal of a deal at $25. And then we have a really interesting one here. Look at this 5-in-1 gift set with Minecraft. I know there's a lot of Minecraft fans and collectors out there, but you get the Armory, the Nether Lava Battle, the Alager Desert Patrol, and the Lush Cave Fight. Oh, as well as Steve's Desert Expedition. So 5-in-1. It's just pretty crazy. I mean, you get 15 characters, 522 pieces, only $45. I think, once again, this would blow anybody's mind. You know, if they're a Minecraft fan, you want to get a lot of different characters in one box. So just had to call that out. And then the last set that I wanted to call out here for Walmart, we have seen this discounted, of course, at other retailers. We were talking about this specific set at Best Buy where you had to be a member. Well, if you want to get that 35% off price, 100 down to $64.45, you don't need to be a member of anything. You can get this directly from Walmart, the buildable Grogu with hover pram for a great deal here. And it seems like they're trying to get rid of this one because next year is basically going to be the year of Grogu with the Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming out in May. So those are the 6 retailers that I did some searching here. Hopefully you guys are able to pick up some great early Black Friday deals. November is going to be a crazy month. There's going to be deals and all kinds of crazy sales throughout the entire month. So I will do my best to keep you guys informed. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to take advantage of Rakuten because 5 out of the 6 retail partners that we talked about today are partners with Rakuten and offer free cash back. And once again, if you sign up with our unique affiliate link down in the description below, you will get a $50 bonus and we get a little kickback as well, which helps us with all the projects and everything that we're trying to do here at Slapshotbricks. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new because we would love to have you join our Slapshotbricks family. And with that being said, don't stop shooting until you score. You can watch more of our LEGO videos on the end screen now.